If only there was an easier way to find to do this. Like a hack. While I try to discover the life hacks for myself, let's introduce you to the top 5 hacks for investing in the world of property. Just so you know, these aren't ranked in any particular order. They're just here to share with you. You pick and choose which one you want to start with. But the important thing is, I think you need to implement all of them in your business as soon as you can. Number 1, become a negotiator. Now don't worry, there isn't going to be a situation, I hope, where you have to become a hostage negotiator. Well, I hope so, but you have to learn to negotiate in life, generally speaking. Negotiating is a skill that's going to help you overcome a lot of difficult decisions, options, choices in your business and in your life. You need to be able to turn a situation in your favor. If not completely, then at least to as far an extent as you can, because it's important. Now I think this requires 2 major skills. One is strong articulation and the other one is confidence. Now remember, confidence sits beneath or just under a village called arrogance. So we don't want to be arrogant, but we want to be confident. The better you are at negotiating, the more likely it is that you will be able to make wise financial decisions and have a stable career in the world of property investing. So go on then, play the negotiator role and never ever be Liam Neeson in any situation.
I'll find you and I will kill you.
Number 2, real estate tools should be added to your arsenal. Okay, I realize that this is starting to sound more and more like you have to go to war, but really it's not a battle between you and the property market. The widespread adoption of technology in all facets of the property industry has been, in my view, one of the key changes that's defined real estate over at least the past 20 years. Despite having a recent history, PropTech, the nexus of real estate technology, is today worth $18.2 billion. That's a lot of money with a lot of notes, by the way. The effects on investors have been even more profound than how technology is transforming the way that the real estate agents, brokers and property managers conduct business, and I'm sure it's impacted you in some way also. Using big data, and of course being an accountant, I love data, and also artificial intelligence, tech-based apps have improved the analysis and search for investment properties. By tokenization, they have increased the availability of partial investment opportunities and even made it possible for small-scale investors like you and me to participate in crowdfunding for commercial real estate, alongside other obviously online tools where you can buy property, you can sell property, you can even engage professionals, and many other apps, by the way, in terms of managing your property business. No, AI is not going to take over the world. Let's be clear about that, at least not right now, but you do have to use it in order to stay ahead of the game, in my view. Be buddies with technology or get left behind. Basically, don't be this guy. Moving on to hack 3, and this is by far one of my favorites of all time. Educate yourself. Do you really think you can make it in this industry simply by learning to negotiate and by using technology? Ignorance may be bliss, but not in this scenario. Now, I'm not saying you have to put yourself through school again, although if you're a keen learner or if you have an open mindset, you'll understand, just like I do, that every day is a school day. Now, there are plenty of ways to stay informed, and it's your choice which one you want to choose. My personal favorite, by the way, is books. Read as much as you can. Read on the way to work, read on the way back home, read before going to bed, read on weekends, read when you go in the park. Might sound a bit sad, but the more you invest in yourself, the better the return. So I think reading is critical and it's important. In fact, I think you should carry a book everywhere you go, or a Kindle or Audible, so you can read or listen to books all the time, and obviously choose the topics that you care about or you want to learn more about. Another effortless way to gain knowledge is to watch informative content on YouTube. That's right, stop watching those double it and give it to the next person shorts and start watching some real good quality content that will guide you towards the path of productivity. Here's one for you extroverts out there: socialize. Yes, networking can be a great way to broaden your perspective and learn new things. Therefore, attend those events, even when you don't feel like it. And introverts like me, do the same. Go to those social gatherings that may not seem worth your time, but can be really beneficial for you in the long run. And if you're like me, you hate to think about going to an event, you're not really looking forward to it. When you turn up there and on your way home you think, that wasn't that bad, was it really? I quite enjoyed it. That happens to me all the time. And if you're like me, you probably feel the same, but give it a go. Let's reveal hack number 4, shall we? It's ads. Paid for ads, to be specific. This is obvious because let's face it, where can you go without running into an ad? You must get through one to watch a video on here. Okay, so Facebook, YouTube, Google, all those places are your go-to marketing strategies. Learn how to run ads and campaigns to target your audience instead of relying on person-to-person marketing to accumulate desired results. It's time-saving and it gets the work done. But don't just focus on ads alone, have a multifaceted approach as well. So just to start off with, grab your laptop or whatever device that you use and place an ad for, let's say, £15 as a test. And for that amount, you will have people reaching out to you, depending on obviously how you create the ad. But it's going to give you a starting point. Now for £15, it's not going to change your life, but it just gets you started. And starting usually is the place where most people stumble. And running ads obviously is so much more convenient than you knocking people's doors and trying to sell them something like double glazing or something else. This way people come to you and you can then target your particular message. The final hack, and the hack I hope you've been waiting for. Take the shot. At this point we are in the old west year and it's time to pull the trigger. Now what does pulling the trigger mean in the context of property investing? It means having the courage and to be ready to take the leap. Take the risk, but not before considering all the financial issues and having a good awareness of exactly what you're looking to do. And I believe it's really important that you're proactive in your business. Don't shy away from opportunities and those new avenues. You need to understand that it's not easy. Nothing's easy, by the way. Waking up in the morning isn't easy. Reading books isn't easy. For some people, everything's hard apart from obviously just sitting there and binge watching their favorite program perhaps. And it's not going to get any easier, by the way, but you need to make the final call. So you need to decide, are you going to get better at making financially wise choices with time and experience? Don't forget to take notes from those who are experts in the industry because they've been there, they've done it. Well, that's all for now. I'll come back later with more hacks and more metaphors that turn life into movies. Oh, couldn't you tell? I have a bit of a flair for wearing colourful jackets and also a bit of drama. Just a bit though. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.